Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. Famous coffee reviews, usually famous Sunday morning coffee reviews. Congratulations everybody here. Thank you for helping me win the prestigious award for the smartest, best looking, most faithful followers on YouTube they've found follow this channel, and I appreciate that. Today we're going to be doing a coffee review. We're going to be doing Krispy Kreme Keurig Cup Coffee, medium roast. Now, Krispy Kreme, developed in 1933 from a guy from Paducah, Kentucky. He bought a recipe from a French chef in New Orleans, a yeast recipe for donuts, and started making them. Somewhere along the line, they became headquartered in Salem, North Carolina. I think Paducah should try and get it back. That's where it was originated from. They have a ton of donuts. I mean, they have it here, of course, and even where I live, in the city I live. And when they're making their donuts fresh, they have a little light that they have attached to the building. And this is one of them's on a real busy street. So you know when that light's on, to go in there, you can get them hot right after they're made. They put them in a box, they're still warm. Their donuts are known, and I mean, I've had them a lot of times. They will melt in your mouth. Their glazed donuts they're not a cakey donut, all right? They're not, so they just disappear. But they're good. And I didn't know how many they have, but they have a ton. They have a Reese's donut. If you Google Krispy Kreme, and it's two K's, all right? The Krispy and the Kreme start with a K. You will see the donuts they have. They're in grocery stores and stuff like that, but there's nothing like getting it fresh. Anyway, they have a coffee. They've always had coffee. So I thought I would give it a try. I saw it at the store, and I thought I would give it a try. Now, this is a Keurig cup, so it's very convenient. But it's not going to be as good or as robust generally as other methods of brewing. But I want to try it. So when I looked it up, what did it say? It said 100% Arabica beans, which is Arabica and Robusta. Arabica is supposed to be the better bean. That it was a medium body, which is a medium roast coffee. What did they say? Kosher coffee. That's about it. It sounded like it was a medium of the road as far as intensity and strength, which is probably, you all want to see my shirt, I know you do, which is probably what you want to please the most amount of people. You don't want a real light coffee. You don't want a real dark coffee. You want a medium one. You got to have at least a medium one flavor to hold up if people put cream and sugar. And if they don't, then you want it to not be so strong that you can't drink it black. So, in my opinion, if you own a restaurant, you got to go middle of the road like that. Unless you're going to have a lot of different brands, stuff like that, a coffee shop, something for everybody. But if you're having one coffee, got to appeal to the masses. So, here we go. I'm going to give it a sniff. Now, this isn't a flavored coffee, so all I'm looking for here is if there are any flavors that pop out, if there's any off-putting flavors, or if it's just the general smell of coffee that you all know and love. So, there's nothing off-putting in here. Sometimes there is. In this case, there's not. That's good, right? Number one. I don't really smell anything. Maybe the slight, usual chocolatey smell underlying, a little earthiness underlying, but general smell with nothing popping out. Probably so far what you want in a restaurant to appeal to the masses, so let's give it a shot. All right. Medium to high acid, nice smooth mellow taste, slight aftertaste, you know, that burnt coffee aftertaste, but slight, goes away quickly. Any kind of sweet donut or anything would make this disappear. Now you could drink this black, because if you have a donut, you take a bite, you take a sip, or you dunk it, that donut's the sugar, so that would change the taste of this a little bit, make it kind of better, right? A little on the mild side. I'd say medium to medium minus on the strength and the robustness of it. So if that's something you like. So that's so if it was to 10 on a robust and really burnt and bitter, dark coffee, and then a light watery coffee 1, this would probably be a 4. We will see if this holds up to Hillbilly Select Review's famous addition to coffee. Heavy cream. That's right. We will pour the slightest amount of this lovely liquid into the coffee and see how it changes. And really what I'm looking for is that the coffee flavor still stays, doesn't get watered down. Now, I know, I poured a whole thing in there, yeah, it's going to get watered. But when I splash coffee, right, I want to bring out the flavors, or certainly not mask them. This was only a 4 on my little scale I just made up as far as the strength of it. So let's see, I didn't put a lot of coffee, but I put a little. Let me see how I can. All right. I think the cream in this case comes first with the coffee underneath it. So here's going to be my donuts are unbelievable. The coffee is going to appeal to some of you, and to some of you it is not from this description. This is a 4 in strength out of 10. When I pour the coffee in, the creamer, of course it still tastes like coffee, but now we're down to about a 3. Okay, the cream actually overpowered the coffee a little bit. There's a lot of you going to go, that's my cup right there. I love it. I'm going to get my caffeine. I don't have a big, strong coffee taste, the bitterness and all that. And a lot of you are going to go, no, I need a little more strength than that. So that's why I do the reviews. That's why you're watching it. Now you know. So if you're thinking of purchasing this, right, there it is. From Hillbilly Select Reviews, everybody. I do appreciate your support. Thank you.